Jason Roy returned to the scene of one of his greatest disappointments to score a century as England beat Australia by 38 runs to win the second one-day international at Cardiff on Saturday. Roy's 120 and stand-in captain Jos Buttler's rapid 91 not out took England to a total of 342 for 8 as the hosts went 2-0 up in this 5-match series. Australia opener Shaun Marsh made 131 to become the first Glamorgan batsman to score an international century at the Welsh county's Sophia Gardens headquarters. The 304 all-out men's world champions Australia had suffered a 7th defeat in 8 ODIs. The Yorkshire duo of fast bowler Liam Plunkett 4 for 53 and leg spinner Adil Rashid 3 for 70 shared 7 wickets as England won with 17 balls to spare. It was just over a year ago in Cardiff that struggling Surrey opener Roy, 27, was dropped from the England side that suffered an 8-wicket defeat in the semi-finals of the Champions Trophy by Pakistan, the eventual tournament winners. Roy though regained his place and on Saturday he scored his 5th 100 in 60 ODIs. It was also his first since he made an England record 180 against Australia in Melbourne in January. Wicket-keeper Buttler, captaining 2019 World Cup hosts England after regular ODI skipper Owen Morgan was ruled out with a back spasm shortly before. The toss followed up with a 70-ball knock that included 2 extravagant ramp sixes off successive deliveries from paceman Jai Richardson. The most Australia have ever made batting second to win on ODI is 334 for 8 against England at Sydney in 2011. Ashton Agar, 46, offered Marsh excellent support in a 6th-wicket partnership of 96, before he was stumped by Buttler off Rashid, key wicket, but an Australia side missing star batsman. Steve Smith and David Warner, both given year-long bans for the roles in the Cape Town ball tampering fiasco in March, just fell short. Australia were striking it well at the end but we picked up the key wicket of Agar and then Marsh, said man of the match Roy. I was pleased with my 100. It's nice to come back after a long winter and continue winning on home soil. I'm just very happy for the win. Meanwhile Buttler said, I felt in good touch today. If we are being brutal, we can be more polished in the field. Triple defeat. This result meant 3 of Australia's national teams had all lost on the same day. The Socceroos beaten 2-1 by France at the Football World Cup in Russia and the Wallabies going down 26-21 to Ireland in a rugby union test in Melbourne. Obviously we would have liked to have restricted England to less than 340 odd, but the way Marsh played throughout our innings showed we could have chased them if Wood had someone to go with him before Agar, said Australia captain Tim Payne. Roy and Johnny Bairstow, 42, got England off to a brisk start as Australia, also without their injured Ashes whining pace attack of Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins and Josh Hazlewood, failed to gain the swing Payne hoped for when he won the toss in overcast conditions. Rain breaks when he was 66 not out and unbeaten on 91 failed to disturb Roy, who drove Marcus Stoinis and pulled Andrew Tye for 6s during a 97-ball century that also included 9 4s. Roy was eventually dismissed during an eventful 36th over. Wicket-keeper Payne was struck a nasty blow in the face when a leg side wide from Tye reared up. 2 deliveries later, Roy drove Tye for a majestic 4 through the covers. But next ball he was out. Payne held a superb one-handed catch as he dived to his left. Marsh was dropped twice at mid-wicket on his way to a 95-ball century that included 10 4s and 3 6s. But when Plunkett bowled Marsh with a full delivery, Australia were 293 for 8. England, who beat Australia 4-1 in an ODI series, down under, in January, will take an unassailable 3-0 lead if they win Tuesday's day-night clash in Nottingham.